Yeah. What's up, guys? So it's a little bit abrupt, and I'm looking crazy right now. But I figure the only way I'm gonna get to stream consistently is if I just get over that initial giving a fuck. Like some days I'm just not feeling it. And that's not like the stream or anything, that's like life. Like just not feeling life. And I just go and lay back down. So if I turn the camera on, you can all be like, he's laying down again. So you get to see the full wide angle today. I can't turn it off because if I do, I will lay back down. You get to see post stream. This is what I do. My sockies on. Get my coffee made. Water. Make some coffee. And you can just sit there and watch. Just tell everybody. Oh, I'm live. Letting everybody know. So as you might have seen in the description, the title of the video, we're going to do Cthulhu today, Call of Cthulhu. And if you're unaware or just not in the know, Call of Cthulhu is a work of art that is derivative of H.P. Lovecraft's Call of Cthulhu. Well, what's the Cthulhu? You might be asking yourself. And you can answer yourself, terrifying. The implications of such a creature, or being, rather, absolutely fucking bonkers terrifying. This creature be more massive than any man-made structure, literally filling the horizon with its form. We get you a decent picture or imagining of this being. I say this right here is probably my favorite illustration of it. This right here. Just my personal favorite. Yeah, Cthulhu is a deity in the Cthulhu mythos. He appears in H.P. Lovecraft's The Call of Cthulhu, which remains a recurring presence and forth throughout the stories in their titular mythos. Considered a great old one within the pantheon of Lovecraftian cosmic entities. So it's when you talk about Cthulhu, you're talking about something that is a god or as old as a god, depending on what you're like, ignoring any sort of Christianic Yahweh type, Allah type religion. This is essentially what you might have reasonably imagined, being on this planet, like prior to, digging into the oceans and stuff. We still don't know he doesn't exist. We still don't know he isn't real. I guess that's why this makes it so compelling. Is coffee's done. Nice. Big face. So that took a little bit of doing. Just that right there. I just set big face to. I've got a pair of buttons here. Big face, little face. And I can go back and forth. That took a bit of study. And got my coffee. Got to do it up real quick. I'm gonna go get me a spoon. How you guys doing this morning? Who's all watching? Well, if you're with me for the long haul. You we watch me play a second playthrough of Call of Cthulhu. I've already played it through once, and the version that I played initially was one where I answered the call. I said, "Cthulhu, take the wheel," and he took it and he did not give it back. I say he, but the correct um, way to say that would be they, because Cthulhu is genderless. Fun fact, Cthulhu is neither he nor she. And I don't know if that's a compelling fact for you, because no one says anything. I have to assume that no one is watching. Which, in all honesty, makes this a whole lot more fun for me. Because this is like a retro Black Mirror for myself. Even if nobody watches this, I go back and I watch it and I look for funny moments. So don't feel bad if you're not responding or you're just lurking. But I am kind of just waiting for certain people to start responding. 170. Oh, you're not seeing this. Okay, so this 175 million years old spawn came to Earth. So they're not originally of Earth. It is an alien deity, which is also fun to think about. Oh, that hit the spot. Yeah, Cthulhu's physical body is unimportant, it says. It can be shifted in different forms of his liking. And is not made of anything of our material universe. So when I say he fills the horizon and things like that, and it's like, yeah, this is an image of him. And of the great old ones, he is a lowly form, meaning like he's a lesser god. But to our perspective, he is massive. Massive. And I'm gonna put my headset on. Let's see here. Back on, check the battery. Better at medium. I can get away with a few hours like this. Come on, buddy. You know you want to connect. There we go. There. Well, I should have known, it being Monday. Uh, Second. Buddies hit me up about math problems. He was asking me about phi. Okay. Let's see here. I'll go ahead and get started. Just drag you over here. So, like I said, last playthrough was, in fact, answering the call, and this, I'm gonna leave him on red. At every turn, I get the opportunity to go the other way. I sure fucking will. There we go. So settings. How did I have this set up before? Yeah. Render scale. Is it all the way up? Awesome. New game. Empty slot. And we're gonna pick new perk sets too, so yeah, he's talking to me about music and the relationship between music and that whatnot. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Bunch of entrails, just like before. I don't know. I wonder if I miss anything, you know? I literally just did a playthrough of this. Okay, so there was no way to pass that door or that door. Had to come this way. Bolt cutters. Oh, wait. So when I cut the bolts before, I immediately went through that door. this time I'm gonna go through this away. Oh wait, you know what I haven't tried? I haven't tried just going all the way the fuck back. Oh no, you can't even interact with that door. Okay. Enough dicking around. In my wake. In my wake. I guess the bolt cutters were a one-time use kind of thing. Okay. And I'm going to talk about what I know. So, spoilers are a thing within this playthrough because I've already played it. So if you're not with me, you're gonna get spoilers. So this lantern, right? When you kind of walk up to it, you see how it's kind of got that green hue to it. That lantern, and this one I'm holding. So they're using fat to burn with these, and the fat that they've obtained is actually from a deep one that they captured called Leviathan. And the fumes, I guess they just don't understand how that works.
What a putrid offering.
The fumes stick around and people breathe it.
You have been chosen.
You see? You see? You. Yeah. So, just know that as we're going forward, everything is subject to madness. It's crazy.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Yep, that's the goal. Jesus. Woo. Intense. He doesn't hate whiskey. He's all about it. Last playthrough, I'd turn that off thinking I could turn it back on. I like these old show tunes. I'm gonna leave it playing.
Something other than my nightmares.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not even what I was doing. Sanity. Okay, so this is a mechanic within the game. Doing certain things or talking to certain people and using certain language will result in your mental health suffering. Just like in the real life. IRL, your mental health will suffer. I don't know anything about dark water. I don't even know that it's a thing at this point. I don't know what you're telling me these. Yep. Yeah, he likes whiskey so much he won't even throw the bottles away. Where do we start here? This guy.
I should get rid of
We'll go
this stuff.
We'll go clockwise. I should get rid of all this stuff. No.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I used to be an avid reader. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Yeah, as soon as I turned the radio off, the phone rang. Okay, I remember now. So I can actually go back to sleep, I think. Which is something I avoided doing last time.
I wonder why I still take these things.
'Cause nightmares. That's why. Why are you in such denial?
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Oh no, I guess I can't go back to sleep. Okay, and the last time I was sober throughout the whole playthrough, I don't know how being sober will affect my health, or my mental health, but I know real world it doesn't help being drunk. So we're gonna go with they're basing this on reality. What'd I tell you?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Fire's a problem. Was fire really that big of a problem back in the day? Mm-hmm. So eloquence is like persuasiveness. This is your attention to detail. This is your understanding of other people. So kind of these two go hand in hand, eloquence and psychology. So these two being low kind of makes sense. This, I'm not entirely sure. Know thy enemy. I don't know. Should I go high on that one? Very clever. That's what you think about it. Yeah, you can investigate. You can find your hidden objects. And you can talk to people. But understanding that information as it comes to you, that's another thing. We can do that. And lean on my own understanding of these. What happens is they use big words and stuff, and I'll figure that out as it happens. Oof. I guess we'll go with that.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Then how you do? You just enter somebody's office
You're
and
free to leave anytime, sir.
insult everything you
Do
see?
you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector.
Stephen Webster doesn't own this office.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you
Door's over there.
It means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Yo, you can leave. You come in here, you drop this in my lap, and you start by insulting me. I don't appreciate that at all. You're talking like you somebody. You might have a nice coat, but I'll wring your fucking neck. You try that talk to me like that again, motherfucker. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Mm-hmm.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements.
Hmm.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
That's all the information I need.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater.
I'm working with what I know from my last playthrough.
I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
We'll be working with the knowledge that I have from my last playthrough. She's painting this picture and sending it in order to... She is touched in the head, in a manner of speaking. She's not crazy, but like I said in the last playthrough, crazy is a relative term meant to diminish mental illness. She's not mentally ill. She's touched in the head by Cthulhu and the deep ones. She is fighting the urge to answer that call. It's an obsession-based call, like they call you, and then it's a hypnotic sort of thing. She's sending this. The individual in the picture is actually her husband, who, from her perspective, is the danger, but he is really trying to keep her from answering the call. So he's trying to understand the occult and understand what she's going through in order to prevent her going full crazy time, cuckoo bird bananas, and going and answering Cthulhu's call. So her sending this is like saying, hey, come help me, my husband is crazy, he's the crazy one, you know. But really, it's a misdirection. Anything new? Did I miss something? All right, this is one of the last times we'll see this
Darkwater
office.
is off the coast of Boston, but I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century, but it seems to have been shunned since then.
Yes, this island is quite secluded. It has only one through road, as you can see here. The apex is at of course, the apex of the island, the hilltop, and the manor in which the fire happened. That's not to say that that's the only way to get around the island. There are underground passages and things like that. It's just the only through road is this.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Yeah.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston, but I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century, but it seems to have been shunned since then.
So it says Darkwater has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with many memories left by those lost tribes. So inhabitants, as far as I can tell, is 14th century. We're looking at like 18th century, 19th century. It's 1924 currently. I need some more coffee.
We're almost there.
Hang tight a moment.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Say so, buddy.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
So I said before, the last playthrough that I did, I stayed sober as a character. I mean, and me, but more importantly, him. I kept him sober, which it turns out is actually probably the most intelligent choice. I wouldn't personally consume anything from this island. Based on what I know of it.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
See how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know.
That's not a fish.
For sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Okay, they're just gonna loop.
He's gonna get us into trouble.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
It's Officer Bradley.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job. You don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
So this would be impassable at this point. I can't get around this. Just look at how many boats are here and how impassable this is. When I come back, it's like wide the fuck open. It's weird. It's like they changed the whole thing. Stranded whale. Okay. Oops.
Hey, be careful.
Don't need a beer. You need a lemon.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun. and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
We'll leave it at that.
That'll be all for now.
I'm gonna go straight over here because this is cat.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Well, she didn't take kindly to that. Nor did I expect her to. Just want to initiate combo. This I did not check out before. Okay, probably for a reason. Okay. And this is the bookkeeper. Look at his hands. Look at his markings. Look at him.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
My God.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
He's talking about the Necronomicon, which he possesses, or will soon possess.
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all.
The him he's referring to is Charles Hawkins.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
So this is referring to a creature that the cat caught. Well, refers to itself as the Leviathan. It is a deep one. It is a deity type creature from that of the Cthulhu lineage. They caught it, and they've been eating off of it and hacking bits off of it for the last 200 years, give or take. Or you'll come to find, which I've already found out. So, spoiler.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
This will be impassable for the time being.
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
There's nothing for you,
You
here
can
either.
stay to watch if you want.
Beat it.
You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat. Broken. This place seems half abandoned. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Flush.
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Okay. If I'm remembering correctly, knowing me, I am. The Scylla had 3 masts. That is not the Scylla. Nope, cannot climb that.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Could be.
What a macabre souvenir.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins...
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Yeah, they're redacted by somebody. Yeah, like, as soon as I'm done talking to him, I'm gonna go that away, I think. But like, look at it now. It changes dramatically, I think.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
That'd be all.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
See? It's like the whole area got wider. It's like this whole space opened up right there.
Cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
This is a door.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Yeah, I think this area is likely... It's liable to change more than a few times.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an old
I don't know if I talked to this fella last time either. If he's sociable even. Nope. This fella's not sociable. There's the warehouse.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Eldritch. Yep. That's Eldritch. Language of the Cthulhu and Deep Ones.
There.
Literally nothing in here.
Hello, old friend.
Why is there a key item? How is that a key item? And this becomes unobstructed later. Well, these things just magically change.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Drugs.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Later, buddy. Smoke you later.
Come on, you could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even, and don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
It's goobers.
This guy.
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
Huh?
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
I'm not gonna get anything from these guys, so
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
and then the path into town will be unobstructed.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
These guys are new. I don't think I talked to them before.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Now you see the fumes coming off that lantern? That's not normal. It's associated with the fact that they're burning the fat from the Leviathan over there in the warehouse. That's why they trying to keep me out of the warehouse, in fact, because they don't want me to see the Leviathan.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
See? Unobstructed. Buttholes went away. What's up, buddy?
Saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
That's not open. This is. Yoink.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
And yoink.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
And yoink.
A whale vertebra. If
Wait,
the newspaper
no.
clipping in
What
the
was it?
bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Yoink.
An old cogwheel. Rusty, but in working order. It looks like there's a way in under this grate. I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Ding, ding, ding. Turn it. Do it.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Ooh.
Damn, I broke it.
Some weak sauce, huh? Should probably have put more strength in. Some more points towards strength.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them. You asked for it.
Oh, my dick. Oh, my dick. Lady.
This Joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Had to hit me in the dick.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
I mean, yeah, probably. Probably. Why would they move me all the way over here, though? Like, right in front of the warehouse. That makes me think that there's a way in over here, probably. Because otherwise, why would they move me over here? Unless the game's trying to help? I don't know. I may have done myself a disservice. Let me see something. Let's see here. Right. I probably should have put more into strength as well. I don't know how else I'm supposed to get in there. Besides begging her and asking nicely while she kicks me in the dick again. Before that actually worked.
Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later,
Open your own door.
the statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley, I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Water, you shysters, you're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, it was always this easy. The last time I had a bit of a pain in the ass trying to get in here. I should have just, got my dick kicked in and asked.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Yeah. Give me some light.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Probably that painting over there.
What happened here? Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Le Petit Parisien.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
So this will be likely where Charles made his transformation into this old thing.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Okay, so from here is new to me. I don't know what comes after this.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Wound up? You mean messed up?
Dog. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Just gonna take a minute here. Gonna go have a little bit of a break. Be right back. Hi. You're not to go back to bed. You're not to go back to your room until those dishes are done. You go ahead and make yourself some breakfast, and then sit there until the dishes are done. Oh, I'm looking at wreck. Jesus.
Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do. Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Yeah, if he doesn't come, I'm liable to kill Silas.
$1693. This house is much older than it seems, but the architecture seems too recent.
Right? A lot of weird, like, correlations with the history of this place. They say that they have inhabitants as early as 1400. Apparently, this was inhabited a little bit before the 1700.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing, let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Alright, so I can sit here and wait till the cows come home, but he's not going to do anything until I get to the next area.
Poor kid.
Greg.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
That seems a little out of place, but I won't question it. Before, I just went straight over there. I'll try the front.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Guess not. I'm not gonna say anything about this. Just gonna have a tree blocking a clear approach to the house. Okay. Silas. Hello, Silas, Silas. Silas.
This entrance is still in use.
I didn't opt to do this. This is him.
Whoa! Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Seemed kind of a forced encounter.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Just a minute. I'm gonna get something to eat. Still getting food ready. Yeah, about a minute or so, and I'll come back. What do you mean? What happened? Is my microphone working? I have food in the microwave. Oh. We'll go get my food, and then we will carry on. Hmm. Hmm. Shit.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Hmm. Hmm.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
That'll be a bit of the Leviathan I've been speaking about.
This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here, smashed his plate on the floor.
Said, I'm tired of eating this nasty shit. Give me some ham.
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Yeah. Tired of eating the nasty bits of Leviathan.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Don't we have all day, though? I could literally stand here for the next 24 hours and prove you wrong.
Silas
Let's
managed
see
to
if I
bring
can
the fire
find
under
something the
control,
cops missed.
but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Well, because the fire was, like, isolated to this room.
Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
But like, the kilometers go this way.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. Charles and Sarah's wedding is painted by Sarah herself.
They try really hard to paint Charles as the bad guy. And if you follow that direction, you'll find
Charles
Cthulhu.
Hawkins, some kind of explorer. Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. This door is locked.
For now. Come on, Ratatouille. Make me a snack. Medicines. Yep. Ooh. Ooh.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Gonna stand there being creepy.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Why not? Trying to spook me.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Hmm.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
$16.93 outside. $16.92 in here.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. There's something disturbing about this painting.
Yeah, that's like another dimension. You'll see later.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
We're just gonna act like that's not a door. Okay.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Drugs, probably. Probably drugs. Or magic. Might have been magic. She did a lot of magic. Can't go down that way. Whoa. Something had to tear through here.
This door is locked.
So we're not alone.
What will her room reveal about her?
100%.
This padlock is too complicated for me. Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Hmm.
boys' room. What was going through that boy's mind?
Nightmares. Eldritch nightmares. That's what was going through his mind.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
The Cthulhu.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Give me a minute. I gotta take my dishes. Stay late. Let's see here. Drugs, more sleeping pills.
Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
I'm telling you, man, the Eldritch nightmares, that keep you up.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Okay, so that didn't open before, but like, my thinking is that, like, I guess if my stats were assigned differently, that I'd be able to do something with that. You know, like this thing.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
Yeah, that's because she was in the hospital. Who's in the crazy house?
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
See, there's clearly something in there, and it let me open it, but it's not.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
I think she was interested so much in it as she was, like, being summoned to it. There goes the shambler again. Damn. There. He says, "Mer?"
Bradley?
Motherfucker.
anyone there?
I still am not entirely sure who this was.
You! Stop!
I'm supposed to jump.
It's you. I heard running in this corridor.
There's an intruder in the house. It was him. This door was closed earlier.
Okay. So I didn't come through here with the lantern. Wonders if there's something more I could see with the lantern.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
Hmm. That's the next area. And,
An original edition of Mary
I already
Shelley's
saw that.
Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Don't see anything there. No.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Sorry, I'm just backtracking because I'm wondering if I missed anything in these. Be able to see more with the lantern or not. And I didn't really look in this room. Guess it just served to show me that painting, which is exactly what that guy snatched. Because I don't see it anymore. I didn't know what he had snatched, or what they had snatched. But I guess it was the painting of my face. Oh, now, because I'm not in a hurry, I can't jump down there. Okay.
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room.
See? 3 masts.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
the model of the Scylla that the captain has in the on the wharf has 2 masts.
This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a tool. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins.
That would be Dr. Fuller.
Letters from her.
That's new.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles
Also
must have
new.
brought them back from one of his foreign trips. It looks like an old Seaway map.
3353.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Close enough.
Looks like it worked.
I got pause right here. Desperately need a bathroom break. Yeah, no spoopies. Not yet. you trying to say? You trying to say I'm a little scared bitch baby? Look out! Boo! Nothing new has happened. Like, you think the same jump scare is going to get me that didn't get me before?
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah, and he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him. 3 seats.
Look.
Still, like, at a loss for what the heck that is.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? What is this mask supposed to represent?
Something cool. It's a dope-ass mask.
Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house. This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
I gotta say, it's weird that he would just know that that's unmistakably from a dress.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
And
The passage
exits.
continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I just don't understand why we're talking so loudly.
Squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
I'd like to know where he goes. Then he gets inside nearly the same time we do. Follow him. I guess we're going down. Not like we have a choice. Huh? You're right, I do have a choice. I can go back to bed. About to get the jump scares. Are you ready? Are you ready for the jump scares? Jeez, my guy, you so loud. It's gonna get you. You're a ghost rider.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
I'm gonna touch it. That dude touches. I am he who touches the butts. Oh, this is new.
Old diary.
Do you remember me touching any of this? Rotate. An old skull. I don't
Sad way.
vaguely remember this. And then this is the other Cthulhu dimension.
These paintings must be several centuries old.
Are you an archaeologist now? You just know things? Ooh, the Leviathan.
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep?
No, they did. You're hopeful though. These people just crawling up the walls. Look at that. You'd be climbing the walls too if you had dead dreams. Down! Would jump. Yo! Oh, this is the other side of the. Okay, okay. That's the stairwell back there. Okay. Oh, can I jump down this way? Nope. Okay. Plenty of lanterns here. Let's not waste our oil. Can't jump anywhere, any sort of way.
Time has weakened these structures.
What? You know what I could go for right now? A nap.
I don't have time to search them all.
There you do. Search them all. Oh. This that Leviathan blood that they've been burning in the oils. Oil lamps. See how it's all green? It's not supposed to be that color. It's not. We just breathing that shit in like it's sweet.
What's going on here?
Pierce.
Chill, chill.
Keep your voice down.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, dude.
What have you got me into?
You arrived here on your own. We arrived separately.
I'll go on. Try to
You
go
could
down
have
the-
left.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Whatever you say. Like you just know how to get down. It's just kind of sus. Just a little sus. Super sus that he knows where to go. Isn't it? Oh, it's a picture of me. Yeah, it's a picture of me that got stolen. When that guy stole on me, he stole the picture. I guess he just knew exactly where he wanted to put it. Space vagina. How many times do you need to look at this painting, man? Oh,
I got it.
I'm so startled. Oh no, a dead shark.
Breathe. What's happening? No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Is it my turn? Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us. If your body...
One of us. One of us.
Every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
Not like it gets better. Is it the thing that the deeper they go into this, the better it gets? It doesn't get better, guys. You just get worse.
Colombian tribal dagger. Probably destined for scarification rituals.
Scarification. Scarification's cool, because we scar ourselves. Is that a Papa Roach song?
I can't read
No
Latin.
scar. But the past is real. You know what else reminds us that the past is real? Artifacts. Cave paintings. I'm gonna take this boat out of here. They're being weird. I just need to leave. Why are these steps so close together? Who builds stairs like this? The rise to run ratio is whack. Oh.
You who sleeps, accept this dream under your immortal limb.
Ya cthulhu nithsiha fitag.
They're gonna kill that guy.
Grant him your
They're gonna kill that guy.
accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithink, Padk, Cthulhu, Bithinkor.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Yeloig, Padk, Cthulhu, Loigna.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
Yorel, Cthulhu, Kashag.
Let his soul guide you to us, just as your dreams guided it to you.
Yorel, Cthulhu, Bugshug.
Bugshug.
Let your dreamers open the way, so that the day finally comes when you will awaken.
La, Cthulhu, Nafal, Fatagan.
Was having a seizure. Oh, I don't think that that's going to progress anymore unless I progress.
I feel him.
You are
Send
gifted
you my
indeed.
butt.
Not another word.
Feel him
Let
in my
him
butt.
pass through every part of you.
Especially your butt.
All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Stelbisna, Cthulhu, Kashog.
Oh. Fun fact, that's Eldritch for enter into my butthole, Cthulhu. Ask me how I know. Ugh. More guts. Yay. My favorite.
Bring me more sacred flesh.
What'd he say? What'd he say about sacred flesh? You had to cut off some more chunks from that Leviathan guy? Okay, I don't think there's anything in there. There's, Dedge. Freshly Dedge.
It looks like a kind of deep coma.
No,
What could
Dedge.
this ritual have done to them?
Dedge. Made them
We
Dedge.
are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
What about him?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Just needs a little bit more Cthulhu in his butt, and then he'll be ready. A little more tentacles up his butt.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good.
Seemed up to no good.
What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move!
Nobody's moving. Except for him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him now.
Bradley, get back! Get back!
Shoot him now. In the face. In this. Not here. Here. There you go. That's the one.
You shouldn't have seen this.
I didn't see nothing. Oh my guts. Oof. No!
It's caving in. I need to get out of here.
Gotta leave. Gotta run. You're down. Oh no. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh, my heckin' leg. I don't have any legs. What is he talking about? Now you can feel your leg. Oh, now you can feel it. There was no leg there a second ago, but now you can feel it.
Light.
Yeah, light. We all good? Everybody doing great? Everybody having a good time? I'm having too much fun with my big face button. That big face button took some doing. Ow. Get away from me with that needle. What even is in that? You bitch. Ugh, killed me.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
There, he's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
All right, now after this is part 2. All right. This is where I cut it off. Appreciate you guys watching, but it is it's noon 30, and I have children to tend to, as well as other things. So I appreciate y'all coming out, showing up, and we'll continue tomorrow. After this, I'm gonna try to go ahead and run through with the council. I messed it up. I was trying to see if it would run the council. This game here. I may have goofed it when I first run it to see if it would actually run on my machine. And I had to uninstall it and then reinstall it on another machine that had a higher resolution in order to like change the settings back, because they saved to the cloud apparently. And so this will be what we go to after I finished up my second playthrough of Call of Cthulhu. But this is today's show. We're going to call it right here. And I appreciate you guys coming out. Like and subscribe, follow, do all the things. I've got a YouTube presence. I've got a TikTok presence, which is primarily used for highlights and music, because I do that a little bit, just a little bit. And yeah, thanks. Thank you so much.